Guess who's back? Paper Tiger. Check out the shoes. I do not recommend doing a floor in these shoes. Anyway, we're back. Daughter, painted room. Teal. Painted trim. Look at that. We got painted trim on the floor. We're cleaning out this room. Boom, 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 boom. Now we're going to put this floor down. Right here. We're going to see how that goes. So we're ready. We're cleaning up. We'll be back. Okay. Everything's swept up. Swept underneath the cracks all around the room. Okay. I got my that's tar paper. I'll explain that in a second. See the way the lines are going? That's the way our floor is going to run. So when you walk in to the room, it's going to continue the way that floor is going. You don't have to, but that's what we chose. And maybe it'll make the room look bigger. I don't know. But anyway, very simple. I'm rolling out tar paper. You notice I don't have any of the stuff they try to sell you. The foam, the underlayment, you know. And so for insulation or sound. But this product here, Nirvana 10 millimeter laminate, has like some rubber backing already on it. So save some money, because that stuff is very expensive, 50, 60 bucks a bag or a roll. And so I'm just going tar paper. Done it before, it works fine. Save a buck. All right, so I picked up for $15 the kit. Those of you who never did it before, you buy the kit. And the kit is the pull bar, tap and block, and the spacers. There's the bar. The bar has, what do you call on it? Little felt so you don't scratch the floor. And there's the rubber mallet. There's a space and block. Space and block, you tap, slide them together and tap on. But we'll show you that later. And I carry this little pry bar. Sometimes you gotta move it over, but whatever. You'll figure that out as you go. First row is the hardest, so we're gonna get ready. So we're just gonna use these spacers, and you put them along the wall, and that'll give you the distance for your expansion and contraction. And you got to work it out. Or if you don't have the spacers, sometimes these blocks, these little blocks, you put them back in there, and they'll keep, you know, you could try, whatever. Just keep it a 1/4 inch off the wall all the way around and put your trim back on top of it, and you'll be fine. All right, so we're going to give that a go. Struggle with the first 1 or 2 rows. Once you get it going, it should be fairly easy. So it's like a puzzle. Tilt it back up, tilt it in the air. Actually, you know what? Let's show you. See? Bring it in about like 2 o'clock on an angle, down and inward, and then lock it down. And then your tap and block would go on the next one. It's going to receive the next piece, and you just tap it tight, and that's it. Cut your stuff. Go to one end, cut what you need. So you have no waste. You take this board and what you have left over, as long as it's bigger than maybe 6 inches or so, and you put that and start that on the other side of the wall, okay? And just build it like Tetris. We got the paper down, we got our stuff spread out. Now we're starting to put them against the wall. I don't even know if this is how you use these things, but they're shaped like a ramp, miniature skateboard ramps. So I stuck them in there like that. But whether it's right or wrong, I feel my space is good, because I still got over a 1/4 inch or more, probably half, for it to expand and contract or do what it's got to do. So now we notice right here, look, we got a vent. So just cut it out. You don't need directions. Feel around. It's usually 4 by 10. Okay. So it looks like this has a nice groove here, and here's the groove in the front. So on the side, it doesn't, I don't think it really snaps. I think it just lays in that groove like a puzzle, right? So then I noticed I got here, so let me turn around. Okay. Block the sun. So I noticed here I ran into the vent. So what I did was I took a measurement, got an idea. All right, now I'm gonna rip this off. I'm just going to square this out, and then when I butt the other piece in, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to have to trim this area. Sometimes you get lucky and can get it in one board, but this one we can't. So I'm going to go do that, and then I'm going to work this all the way around. Remember, whatever I cut off here, when I get to this spot, I'm going to move it over here and start and go back and stagger my cuts. Normally at the end, you know. So you're going to have, most likely the room square, you're going to have all the same. So go short one, then pick up a long one, short, you know what I mean? Stagger everything. Okay, so there's your stuff, get to it. We'll check back in a little bit. Tiger. This message has been brought to you by the Paper Tiger. Okay, so we carried our piece over to this side. It's probably 15 inches, 16 inches. So now here's this groove. So we're gonna kind of put it up on a little angle. Okay, and according to them, it's supposed to just drop in and lock. But you could see there's some play there, okay? But you notice, look, I just pushed down and it kind of sat itself in there. But if not, you know, this is your block and it has grooves in it. And, you know, either you got, gives you two height variations. So you find yours. Mine would be this one. What the hell is the rubber mallet? Okay, so here's the rubber mallet. And you just tap it and it locks in. Now I'm away from the wall a little bit, so I can take this, same thing. Ooh, can I really? No. I'm gonna lay it on the ground, and oh, here's where my spacer popped out a little bit. So my spacer popped out. So I don't even know if that's how they go, but I'm just tapping this back. And I'm going to make it even with the other one. So I'm not going to put a spacer here. As long as I maintain some gap, even though I'm underneath the sheetrock here, I still got over 1/4 of an inch on both sides. So then now you just grab your next piece and kind of going to be the same thing. But there's a cross. So it's going to, as it locks into this one, it's got to drop into this one that you just came from. So you kind of like maybe wiggle it. And then your block, you know, your block goes here. The video's bad, but probably the audio is too. But, and you tap, you know, you put that in there and you tap it down. I worked it down and you see now it popped out. So now I'm going to get my block, shoot my block under there, and I'm going to tap it in. Okay. So it's going to require 2 hands, but that's the method, okay? And work it and keep going. Just keep going. Cut out what's in your way. See you down the other end. Tiger. Out. I don't like that. Just Paper Tiger. That's the bottom line. Paper Tiger. Now, here I'm not quite halfway, but I'm done all the way up to here. What I did, you notice everything I just got done, taking it from here, putting it over there. And carefully, you know, put some crap under it. Here we go. Roll out some more paper, which I'm running out of. I'm pissed. And that's it. Then once you get into here, as you go, you just cut around everything. These things for the doors, remove them. If you got louvered doors or whatever they are, put them back on top of the floor. Okay? Don't cut around them, because then maybe your door won't open. Word. Okay. And then we're going to go over here, and we'll be waiting on a piece of threshold that's going to come in about a week or so. But I removed the old one. I'm probably going to rip it down and run the other one with a little gap in between and put the other threshold. Whatever. Okay. We'll check back Paper Tiger out. Okay. Notice the beard. Huh? Huh? Going to April 1st. The new Paper Tiger. I don't know what I'm accomplishing, but I'm on it. Alright, so why did I bring you back? I don't know. Oh, Paper Tiger out's not good. This is Paper Tiger signing out. This video was brought to you by MM Fence, serving the South Jersey area. Remember, folks, MM Fence, for quality work at a fair price. Call MM Fence. MM Fence, serving South Jersey. 609-402-6877. That's 609-402-6877. Good fences make good neighbors. Paper Tiger. We're done. Project complete. There's Brooke. Say hi, Brooke.
Hi.
Okay, here we go. That's it. That's the floor. Final episode of the wood floor put down laminate.
Were you putting
That's
this
it.
on
Everything's
YouTube?
done. This is the Paper Tiger saying thank you once again. This show has been brought to you by MM Fence. That's MM Fence. 609-402-6877.